Hey parents, quick question. Have you ever tried correcting your teen only to watch them shut down, roll their eyes, or act like you just crushed their entire soul? Yeah, we've all been there, but what if I told you correction doesn't have to feel like conflict? In this episode of TK's Diary, we're breaking it down, how to correct without crushing your teen. Because yes, you can guide them, set boundaries, and still keep the love alive. Let's jump in.
Let's be honest. If you're a parent of a teenager, you've been there. That moment when they do something that just makes your head spin and you're stuck. Do you bring the hammer down or do you just let it go? It's a really tough call, and how you handle it can literally shape your relationship for years to come.
So that's the big question, isn't it? How do you correct your teen? How do you guide them and help them grow without making them feel small or, well, crushed? That's exactly what we're going to break down in this explainer.
Okay, so first, let's talk about what I call the correction dilemma. It's that super frustrating feeling when you're trying your best to be a good parent, to provide guidance, but it just seems to blow up in your face. Instead of connection, you get conflict.
See, it really comes down to these two very different perspectives. From our side as parents, correction is an act of love, right? We're just trying to protect them. But to a teenager, if it's not done with a little bit of wisdom, it can feel like total and complete rejection. And you know, this isn't some new age parenting problem. This has been a struggle for, well, forever. This piece of ancient wisdom from Colossians is a powerful reminder that our words carry so much weight, and we've got to be careful with them. And this brings us to a really tough but super important point. We have to ask ourselves, are our words building our kid up, or are they tearing them down? Because if it's the latter, we're not actually correcting them, we're just causing damage. So, if that's the problem, what's the solution? How do we navigate this thing without causing harm? Well, it all kicks off with one simple but honestly profound shift in how we think. Let's get into the first of three big truths. This three-step approach right here, it's a total game changer. It's so simple, so practical, and it can absolutely transform how you and your teen communicate. So let's break it down, step by step. Just look at this example. It's subtle, but it's everything. Instead of saying, "you are lazy," which is an attack on who they are, we say, "that choice was lazy." See the difference? We're talking about their actions, not their fundamental character. It changes how they hear everything. And what's the goal here? It's simple. The goal is for your teen to walk away from that conversation knowing deep down that a mistake doesn't define them, that they are loved for who they are, not just for what they do right. All right, so we've got truth number one. Focus on the behavior, not the person. Now, let's talk about the how. The next two truths are all about how you actually deliver the message. This stuff matters a lot. Come on, we've all done it, right? We've lost our cool and we've yelled. And yeah, maybe it stops the behavior for a minute. But if we want to build something that lasts, like character and genuine respect, calm firmness is the only way to go. And this last piece, gosh, this might be the most important part. After the hard stuff has been said, you have to close the loop. You have to reconnect. Something as simple as a hug, a quick, "Hey, we're good," or even just saying, "I believe in you," can repair so much. But why? Why is that connection so critical? Well, think about it like this. Having a bunch of rules without a real, solid relationship, that's just a recipe for rebellion. The connection is the foundation that makes all the rules and boundaries actually work. Okay, so we've covered the what and the how. But let's pull back for a second and look at the big picture. Why does getting this right matter so much in the long run? What's the lasting impact here? Because here's the thing. 10, 20 years from now, your kid is not going to remember that one specific curfew you set, or that you got on their case about cleaning their room. They just won't. But what they will remember, what they will carry with them for the rest of their lives, is how you made them feel in those moments. That emotional footprint, that's our real legacy as parents. So when you strip it all away, you're really left with a choice. It's this simple. You can use harshness, which just builds walls between you and your kid, or you can use true discipline, which actually builds up their character. And that's the big mindset shift, isn't it? Our job isn't to be a critic or a judge. Our job is to be a coach. The goal isn't to crush their spirit when they mess up. It's to see their potential and coach them toward it. So maybe we all need a new definition of discipline. It's not about making our kids' hearts harder through punishment. It's about coming alongside them in the beautiful and, yes, messy process of transforming their character. So I'll just leave you with this. The next time you find yourself in one of those tough spots with your teenager, just take a breath and ask yourself this one question. Are the words I'm about to use going to wound their spirit, or are they going to water their future? The answer to that changes everything.
See, correction isn't about breaking your teen, it's about building them. When you choose love over anger, guidance over shame, you don't just win the argument, you win their heart. And speaking of hearts, next time we're tackling something deeper, why withholding correction can destroy your teen's future. You don't want to miss it. This is TK's Diary, where parenting meets destiny. See you in the next one.